Oh, sorry about that. Just as I went to go live, you can see the whole top was blacked out. Cindy Daychuk here with Queen Bee Creations. Thanks for joining me for What's New Wednesday, where we kind of go live to show you the new stuff in the shop this week. Everything that I'm going to show you is here on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. And there is a tab at the top that says New This Week. And you can kind of zero in on that to see all this, but certainly feel free to wherever on the site with all the other decor items and paint and fun crafting stuff. This week video so far on Monday was kind of a Frankenstein kind of piece that somehow got a lot of polarizing views. Some people loved it, some people were not so fond of it, or some people liked it, hated the color. It was funny. It's because the idea with any of my videos is take the idea and run with it, right? But I just had like a big metal planter, and I had some candlesticks and a candelabra, and a mishmash of items that I just kind of merged together, Frankenstein together, to be able to make one big item. And I was hoping that it would stir your creativity, but for some people, that's not what it did. They just didn't like the idea. They liked the pieces separate, and I am cool with that, guys. So you don't have to like the colors. You don't have to like the project. I hope it just gets you thinking of what you do differently, or maybe sometimes learning what you don't like is just as valuable as learning what you do. And so I'm good with whatever, and I welcome all questions. But it was just funny to me, out of a lot of the videos that I do, some things that I think that people are really not going to like this. This wasn't the one that I thought that was going to happen. So sometimes it takes me by surprise, right? But I'm good with that. This Friday, the video we're doing is a little bit different. I don't know if any of you do any jelly printing, so using a jelly plate, but I'm going to show you how to be able to make one, how to be able to use it, doing some basic stuff. We're not getting into doing a lot of the really detailed, in-depth, cool things that jelly plates can do yet. Maybe this will call for another video, but if you wanted to get started, I show you how to make one pretty inexpensively. You can always jump on Amazon and buy one, so they are available to purchase. But just sometimes when you just want to play with something, you don't know if you're going to get into it or not, making one and being able to play with it is a way to go. And I have the old one that I used, that I made 3 years ago to do some jelly printing on fabric, and I made butterflies that I fused onto my jeans. So kind of a cool project. But this time I remade them because mine were getting older and cracking. So they last a long time. You get a lot of oomph out of them. So check that out if you haven't done any, or if you haven't gotten around to ever trying to make your own jelly plate. Friday could be a lot of fun for you. Okay, jumping into today, because it is really ugly weather out there today. We've got a mix of, we've had snow and freezing rain. It's just kind of raining now. It's all slushy, it's wet, it's cold, and
Ugly.
it's just ugly weather out there. So I am looking forward to going home, getting my jammies on and my house coat, making a hot cuppa, and sitting and reading my book. That's my plan for this evening. Once we're done being together, I'm gonna have fun doing that. It's an exciting life I lead. When that is my highlight of my day, I'm kind of going, I'm really looking forward to doing that. But hey, that's because I'm a reader. I love reading. I don't know about you guys. If you're a reader and you have a favorite series, pop it into the comments, because I am always looking for more books and more series. I read a lot though, so I'm not guaranteeing I haven't read it already, but I welcome your input, suggestions, and ideas. That would be lovely for me to check out. Okay, let's jump into the new stuff because I've got a good mix of some fun, interesting items, I think, more than anything. So this is your classic mixing bowl, nice and heavy, good solid weight. This one is a Mayfair and Jackson, so it's not an antique or vintage one, but um, it is a good solid make for $14. And Mayfair and Jackson does very well for me in the store. A lot of people like and enjoy that line. So that's a good one. Okay, let me go with this guy first because then I can put things under it. So lovely handmade signed pottery tray. I love the glazing on this. So this is like a deep teal color and it's kind of speckled and separated. And then up here you've got like the deep rusty caramel. But check out that glazing at that top, that crackled glaze and that light sort of turquoise, green turquoise color. Love that. So it's just a really nice, I mean, simple design, but lovely glazing pattern on this one for $11. And then this butter dish is, you know what, it's just extra big. This is from, I had the name, the Harvest Green Studio. So it's stoneware, $9. So you've got the solid light pink base and then all of these kind of spring florals across the top. So perfect if you are someone that wants to be able to fit like that whole pound in there and you want a little bit of extra room. This is a perfect little corn cob size. If you're into rolling your cobs of corn into butter, this would
Somebody
get
bought those beaver corn cob.
Yeah, I had corn cob holders in the shape of beavers. So they had the beaver head and the beaver tail, and somebody in the States bought that. I really thought that Canadians would be into that one, but it was just a fun thing. But $9 for this guy. Now, this one, which is just perfect going into the spring and summer and all kinds of little dip and condiment. So you have three little bowls that are all sort of like, almost look like sort of hibiscus flowers. So they definitely look like tropical florals in three different colors. And then you have the base long leaf tray that they go with. Or again, these are the different dips, and here are your crackers and your sliced baguette. So the set of these four pieces are $14, and this, the lowest price I saw it for sale on the internet was $40 for this one. I think Pier 1 carried this at one time, back when Pier 1 was a thing, and yeah, so pricing in around the $40 mark. This guy is just a really cute little mini vase for $8. It's got this mustard yellow color, the dragonfly in the green with the green trim on it. Just a cute little piece. And I think I said 8. Did I say 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. This is a kid's bowl, and I love this. I love this little guy. So it's got like this watermelon rind exterior, and it's got this elephant with an apple on it pattern. But check out the elephant sitting up on the rim. Just so cute. $7 for this, but just an adorable little, cereal bowl. I mean, just something to make them happy. I just think that that's super cute and just kind of different. I have a number of mugs and glasses over here, so let me pop over there for a second. So I have a set of 2 of these cat mugs, so $12 for the 2, and it's got the cats with little fish and little presents. They've got the taupe banding on around the top rim and down around the handle, and it's just a nice, cute little pair for $12. Get you out there. All right, this is the one thing for Easter that I got up here is this little adorable salt and pepper shaker set. Look at how cute. So $7 for the bunny and the carrot. So this does sit up like this with him holding, or you can have it resting. This is where the pepper, if you're doing pepper perhaps, or salt. But yeah, just adorable. I think those are so cute for like your Easter table. I mean, he's cute just done in some greenery on your table, and forget the salt and pepper in it. Just super cute. This is a large Royal Worcester egg cobbler, double size. So this, I have a number of singles in the shop. The doubles, when I get them, go fast. This one is the nasturtium, so it's got nasturtiums and thyme on there. These are porcelain. I don't know if y'all know how to use these, but you put in here maybe some, grease it with some butter. You put in a little bit of cream, some ham, some cheese, and an egg, chives. I mean, anything that you want. You screw the lid on, and then you use the hook to lower it into some simmering water. And in essence, you kind of steam or poach the egg inside with all of those goodies that you got, and then you unscrew it and you eat it out of the cobbler itself. Coddled eggs are delicious. This is 12. You did. I just did them in a big pan at Christmas one time. I did tons of them. Nick says he hasn't, but he has.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
So you keep saying no, but I saw you eat them.
No, I didn't.
This is the difference when you make things. People just eat them. They don't pay attention to what they're called.
We never defined it for me.
Okay, this is just a super fun, super cute little mug. So it's a moose mug. You've got the head popping out of one end. The mug itself is made to look like it's a tree trunk. And then the handle is the butt and the leg. This is just so cute.
How is the handle? Like, how does it feel?
It's a two-finger. It's a two-finger, but you got a good, see, look at, like, your knuckle goes in
Stick
under
your
the
thumb
back.
somewhere, right?
No, the thumb goes up on the haunch up there. It's perfect. And your little knuckle sits right in under, right in their nether regions. It's so cute. So just a fun mug for $8. And, you know, moose are pretty Canadian,
Yes.
right? So just a cute little Canadian mug, if you know, or just for anybody if you like moose. And the plural of moose is not meese, so there you go. All right, I have this lovely, I called it a fat rustic chicken because look, it's a little teeny tiny head and then this big fat body. But it's lovely in texture. These sections here have got a raised kind of granular texture around the base. Just cute little expression on its face. $12 for this guy. And I do have these pottery platters. So these are handcrafted pottery platters from Portugal. This one happens to have the original sticker still on it. In this blue and white kind of pattern. There's a little bit of a texture to it. I happen to have 2 of these. I'm selling them for $11 each. And they're just kind of a nice design. So if you decided that you wanted this for Easter, these almost look like little bunny heads. I mean, it's not an Easter platter, but do you see the little bunnies? See the head and the ears?
A little bow tie.
A little tie. Yeah. Okay, that's just me making that up, but you know, I think it's fun. Okay. I have sold these before, probably about 4 or 5 times, not the same glasses. But these are authentic recycled glasses. These ones happen to be in kind of that light aqua color. Sometimes there's some that are in a pale green color. I have a set of 4 this time of these tumblers for $15. and they sell every time I get them. They've got the
Crest.
crest, decal, emblem. Those aren't the right words that I'm thinking of, where it's that raised thing. But so yeah, they sell every time. I think the last ones I had, it was a set of 6, and I think Lisa bought them actually.
Did she?
Yeah. So there you go. That's our daughter. This guy. So this is a bisque fired pale pink with dark brown speckles. The brown speckles kind of match this almost vine design wrapping around the base. It's just kind of a nice, simple, modern design. Your mic is going in and out. Can't hear half of what you're saying. You know what? I got to tell you that's probably the weather.
Yeah, she says maybe it's freezing rain.
Yeah, I think it's a freezing rain. There's not too much I can do about it. Watch the pictures. I was wondering even if we were going to have power, actually. I thought that it was possible that they'd just kick me out. But this guy, just love this. I love this texture of it. $9 for that guy. I do have another set of salt and pepper shakers. These are stainless steel and very mid-century modern. So they've got this little scroll work band along the base and just that tall, narrow cylindrical feel. $6 for those guys. All right, 2 more mugs. Let's go. These are completely different. This one is from Japan, and it's a very heavy, handcrafted pottery mug with these banded fish with kind of this green fading to blue kind of glaze, that brown glaze on the inside. This is a 4-finger handle. This is a substantial mug for $8. And then I've had a number of these Pottery Company, the old Pottery Company mugs, the big saying mugs. This one has the turquoise interior, and the saying on this one is, it's not the journey, but who you travel with. And this is for $8. I think I've had 4 different ones before. So I think there might be one other version on the site right now with a different saying. But these are large 16-ounce mugs. So for those that want to drink something. This is an old UNESCO owl. I think this is from like 1979, maybe. Just like a little trinket dish or a jam pot or, little condiment dish for $7. And he's in great shape. He's in great shape for his age, right? But bear in mind, 1979, right? Okay. Now this one, what else? Oh yeah, okay. So this one is from Palissy Pottery in England. This is called Headsore. This is from the Thames River series, in the reddish pink transferware. I think this is from, I can't remember how old, the 30s or 40s, I think, for this. So there is a light crazing on the glaze in the back, none that's really noticeable at all on the front, but it's an awesome shape for its age. Doesn't really have any chips or cracks at all around it, for $14. But online, this baby at replacements.com goes for $46. Yeah, so I had some others. I don't have all of those in stock anymore though, Nick, for those pottery cups. Put that over somewhere safe. Okay, these guys are different little mugs. These are from the Steeped Tea Company. So this is the Cove collection, and it's a set of 4 handleless. I was thinking stemless, and I'm going, well, of course they're stemless. Mugs don't have stems, but they are handleless teacups. So it's a set of 4 of them for $11. So you've got 2 different green tones, 2 different blue tones, each with its own different and unique pattern, and just a cute little set. Now, the other thing I'll say about these though is that they would be awesome tea lights. They would be awesome if you wanted to have a nice base to do candles in. So you're going to make your own candles and gift them. They are also awesome for doing small little plantings, especially succulents, in something like this. So if you were looking for items to use as bases for gifting candles or gifting little succulents or something like that, these are also super sweet for that, which is kind of where my mind went, in addition to their tea purposes. All right, the unique find of the week is this baby. So this is a traveling kettle. So it's an antique traveling kettle. So you've got the little hook with the cup on it. This is your pot with the lid that opens to be able to make and steam your item. And here's the base where you would put, I'm thinking kind of like sterno kind of things, but you know, if it's really antique, maybe that's where your coals were going, or you know. And I think it's just a really cool little kind of decorative piece. Now, I haven't polished it. I don't know what this part's for, actually.
Handle maybe?
Pardon?
Is it the carrying handle?
Well, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Handle. Just handle. So just kind of a really cool decorative piece, I think, more than anything else. I mean, you could polish it up if you choose. $18 for this, but just a really cool, unique find. The other thing that I have, I don't usually do a lot of dish sets, but I love these. So these guys, this is from Pier 1 originally. This is in the Waterberry Leaves pattern, obviously discontinued from production. Pier 1, I don't think is a thing anymore. These are ironstone plates. I have a set of 8 of them. These guys right now are selling for $18 each, the plates. Set of 8, $38. But look at how pretty that is and how delicate. I love these plates. This is when I look going, I don't have plates this nice. No. It's kind of a nice size too, because it's not like you could fit a sandwich on there.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like
we
a
just
small lunch.
Yeah, like a
nice
little
like
salad luncheon size plate. They're just lovely. They're lovely. And again, online they're $18 a plate. So definitely a deal, but definitely heavy. So they're pretty substantial. They've got some weight to them. And I say that from a shipping perspective, right? Just no, it's gonna take a lot to package those up, and they're gonna take a lot of weight to get there. So yeah, so some cool, interesting finds. Hope there was something there that hits your fancy, but you know what? There are so many other things on the website that you can look at and explore, queenbeecreationshome.com. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Really appreciate it. Sorry about the sound. That's going to be obnoxious for you listening, if you even hang in for that.
It'll be on the YouTube properly though, eh?
No. I think that if the sound is kicking in and out, it just might be the way that it's going to record.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. There's not too much with bad weather that we can do, but hopefully it righted itself out. Or thanks for hanging in, guys. Appreciate you as always. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. And until next week, take care.